Okay, Vikings just keep doing it. This actually broke a little bit after the Daniil news yesterday, but man, traffic is crazy right now. Okay. But this happened. This actually broke yesterday afternoon, kind of a little after the Daniil Hunter news. Was another move. An old friend returning, Sheldon Richardson, coming back, and it was officially announced by the team today, and I saw the money, and so he's back. Sheldon Richardson is back. Beef up that defensive line even more. I guess he's gonna he signed the first time. He was like their luxury signing in 2018. Remember when Kirk destroyed our cap and took all our money, we still had money to give a big one-year deal to Sheldon Richardson. But he was gone. Then after that year, he went to Cleveland. And now he's back. And when he was here the first time, it was strictly as an interior defensive lineman. Now I guess he actually played on the edge a little bit in Cleveland, and they're probably planning for him to play, maybe more of an edge guy here now. So he's gonna, or there could be some sort of combo there. But so people have been wondering, were they going to sign another pass rusher? Well, they did, and it's a guy who's not, maybe wasn't known around here as a pass rusher, but that's the guy. So that's it for signings, because they moved a bunch of the remaining cap space. A bunch of that went to give Hunter some more money up front, and now Richardson got about $3.5 million. That's pretty much it, for the cap room, and they've signed, I think, all their draft picks now. But that's pretty much it. Anything else that's going to happen, it's going to have to happen with them doing something, the long-awaited Harrison Smith extension or Brian O'Neill. So it's one of those two or both of them. That's going to have to happen for there to be any more significant kind of moves here before the season starts. So this is pretty much it. And I don't think anyone can. I actually saw somebody, and maybe they were fucking trolling. I think it was on the Vikings Facebook page. Something talking about how they didn't do anything this offseason. They've done everything this offseason. They've done everything you want. Any sane fan could want, other than maybe if you had your heart set on a veteran third wide receiver. Other than that, they've done everything. And I'm not going to repeat all the stuff from my Hunter video, but this fucking roster is loaded, and they are, and this is a deep roster. That's one thing. Last year, they were forced to play a lot of young guys, a lot of guys that wouldn't have been probably seen the field much at all. Well, those guys are going to be riding the bench this year. They're not going to be playing that much at all. But it makes you that much deeper, because now if you do get hit with a few injuries, well, you can still put in a Harrison Hand or somebody like that, or somebody who can actually get out there, and you have some confidence they can play. This is going to be even if they get some injuries this year, it ain't going to be like last year where they're putting 5 or 6 guys who no one has ever heard of at all, and they're getting significant playing time. It ain't going to happen this year. So, but yeah, the idea that they haven't done, they've done everything. This isn't, I suppose you don't give them an A+ because you got to reserve an A+ for the greatest off season in the history of sports. But this is an A off season. Like they have done so much to people were like mocking Zimmer, like, oh, he gets another defensive player. Well, yeah, like why not? Like you don't need that much. Like the offensive line stuff, you handled that with the draft. You had a pretty damn good offense last year, even with all your fucking problems. So you didn't really need to do that much in the offseason for that. Defense was the priority, and holy shit, they have loaded this defense up to an insane degree. They're talented, they're deep. They have kind of a really great mix of a lot of it's going to be veterans. Most of the starters are going to be veterans. Like even Breland might start over Dantzler. So like it's going to be much more veteran heavy team than last year on defense. But man, they are stacked. Sheldon Richardson now in the fold. I guess we got I don't know 6 weeks, 7 weeks till training camp, something like that. Whatever the date is, I don't know if they've announced that yet. But we are ready. We are ready to take on anyone who's there. And I think on a fair field, and we can't always count on that in the NFL in this day and age, on a fair field, they can go up against anybody in the NFC. And I'm really excited for what's gonna take place here in the coming months as we get into the new season. So, but yeah, Sheldon Richardson's here. We're all here. Let's go.